Hey folks, welcome to Let's Play City Skylines. It's a game that I have enjoyed greatly over the past year, I think. How long has this thing been out? I forget. Anyway, it's the Paradox's counter to EA's SimCity 2013, which sucked donkey dick. So we make a city, and we have fun with it. Let's get this started. Oh, that's right. I added mods. I haven't played this thing in a while, so I kind of forget. But I do remember the pattern that I use. There's a very specific layout that allows for good setup for later highway construction. Right now I don't have access to actual highways, so I gotta make do with this. Let's see here. I probably want the industrial sector to be on this side. Typically, you want your industrial sector on the side that's facing out of the city. I have my cars driving on the right side of the road, so I want my industrial sector on this edge of the city. This is because trucks will take the main highway outside of the city, and you don't want them running through your residential zones. Trust me, it doesn't turn out well. I just put this in here for now. That way they don't have to do big monumental turnaround. I will be removing this later because this is just a bad idea. Now we start getting into zoning some residential stuff. Just fill this entire area. I'm going to leave these because later I'm going to put in some overpasses. But potentially underpasses. It depends. What I do know is that I need to get some water and wind power. I gotta hurry up and make sure all my pollution doesn't go into my stuff. Alright, I've got that hooked up. Got that over there. Put that right there to connect it. In the meantime, I've got to get the pipes in. Water and power are the most important resources for your entire city. People will not move in until they have access to this. Actually, they will move in, but they're gonna leave or die. I typically prefer running my things along these roads. Might cost a little bit extra, but ensures that everything gets covered. I don't remember the game running this smoothly before. They must have added in some stuff. Alright, so I've got that zoned in. Now I've set the simulation speed to start. And we're getting our first people. We can't rest just yet. Right now, we're losing $250 a week. $300 a week. And that number is only going to go up for the time being. So right now, we need to start busting our asses and making sure that that number gets into the positives as quick as possible. Alright, that lines up perfectly. So to do that, we're going to start zoning industrial and commercial. The only reason I'm using dirt roads right now is that it will save me money. I will upgrade them to regular roads later. Same as these things. These will be upgraded to highways later. Just need to extend this way. Let's keep the simulation going. Now, this is not nearly enough residential. We need more. So in the meantime, keep zoning. Look, we're at negative 600 a week. Many people might think that you're doing something wrong at this point, but you're not. You just need to keep zoning. It's all about quantity over quality. And also, don't forget to connect your sewer pipes. Whoops. Oh, that's right. Budget. Set this all the way down. This will cut it in half. Which is really important. What are you complaining about? There. Good. Oh, you don't have power. That's right. All right. Our amount of money per week is slowly ticking down. That's not connected. Ugh. There. Stick that in there for the time being. Don't I have like a transformer or something like that? Ah, yes, I do. Don't need these ugly power lines. And now we are gonna need to upscale our wind power. Look at all these people moving in. And look at that. We've started to make an income. At this point, if you've gotten to this far without losing all your money, pat yourself on the back because you've beaten the game. If you do it right, you'll never go into negative income again. The first 5 minutes are the hardest of any new game. So now we can afford to take it easy. We've got a burgeoning industrial district, as well as numerous suburban homes. We have a nice little... I don't think it even qualifies as a hamlet yet. Yeah. We still need to reach 420. Oh my god. 420. Blaze it. But seriously. Now we can start upgrading some roads. Actually, I think I'll wait until I get the two-lane road with trees. There's no point to doing it in the meantime. Can I make an elevated road with this? I can. But I choose not to. Because I'm going to do it with this. Where are my tunnels? I could have sworn. I don't know what happened to the tunnels feature. Well, I will look into that later. Let's speed things up. I'll make an overpass for now. I'll look into the lack of tunnels. I just need to make a long line? No, it's not working at all. Very strange. Very strange indeed. It's probably something obvious I'm missing, and I'll get it in time for the second episode. But for now, progress is progress. Oh, don't complain. I'm giving you access to your jobs. And just like that, we've made it to Little Hamlet. Now we have access to taxes, loans. New services become in demand. Garbage, healthcare, and education. With a bigger city comes more demands. Increased amount of quality of life. Now if you'll see here, there's interest down here. There's interest in expansion of the industrial sector. So let's give them what they want. Ah, that's not good. This little sign here. Yeah. They've reached capacity of their wind power. So we gotta give them another one. Oh yeah, that's right. With taxes. Everything starts out at 9%, but you can easily bump each thing up to 11%, and they'll still be happy. This allows you to rake in the money. So, zone some more areas, provide water and power. The standard. Oh, and it's time for me to start putting in the water budget back in. There we go. You have to pay attention to the little tooltips above the houses and in businesses' heads. They'll let you know if something's going wrong. So, let's speed things up a bit. This is the first time I played with the European map set, so it's a bit interesting. We're definitely going to want to upgrade these roads to increase the capacity for trucks. Plus, it looks nice. And I like when things look nice. Of course, this is dirty industry. There's also a natural resource over here. But I can't get them yet. It's not allowed for specialization. Specialization is a feature I'll get into later. But for now, people are moving in. But they're going to want garbage. Services. Prefer myself, I do prefer using not landfills, but recycling plants. Recycling plants do create noise pollution, as well as being generally unpleasant for anyone living in the surrounding area, so it makes sense to put them in your industrial zones. After all, they're industry. They don't care if it smells like flies. All is well in suburbia. All is well. Let's speed things up. The important thing is not to oversatisfy the demands of your citizens. You are not made of money. In fact, I barely have $8,000 to my name. Ah, we've just reached the title Worthy Village. We've unlocked a new area that we can purchase. If districts feature, along with policies, the ability to take a second loan, industry specialization, and services policies. New services that have become available and will start to become in demand include the fire department, the police department, and the ability to place unique buildings. Industry specializations currently available are forestry and agriculture. New policies related to power usage, water usage, and smoke detector distribution have also become available to use. In addition, we get a small cash reward, which is perfect timing, because we need another turbine. The firehouse is one of the most important things that you can build, because you don't exactly want them to start burning down your buildings. Living next to a firehouse is something that will satisfy all Sims. It's a very large building. I expected it to be smaller. Might as well plop down a police station in the meantime. But these things do take up a large chunk of money if you're not being careful. Actually, because... oh yes, look at that. I barely have... I have less than $1,000. It's time to kick things into high gear and start letting the money make itself. I do enjoy the camera. It's very nice. Now, in the meantime, we can start zoning, or rather, labeling districts. Districts are user-defined sections of the map that you can apply specific policies towards, as well as give them custom names. This one generated the name Myrtle Heights. This one is Beach Hills. You can add or subtract area from your districts with the click of a button. This is the Park District. This is going to be our commercial zones. This is Beach Hills. These are our... This will be our industrial sector. And this is Myrtle Heights, our burgeoning suburb. Now, when do I have access to the highways? I'll need 2,200 people left. In the meantime, we do have access to the farmland specialization. And if you notice, this slightly lighter colored land indicates viable farmland, as shown in this infograph. Fertile land. Fertile land is a renewable natural resource. That means you can keep using it and it will still be there. Farmland does not pollute nearly as much as dirty industry, but it is very loud, so you have to plan accordingly. Now, I wish to expand in this direction. What we do is go over here and we buy more land. And voila! There it is. We've expanded our city. Let's start zoning. I appear to not even have enough money for a dirt road. That's unfortunate. Now, since I do wish to have a separate area for regular industry, I will make a new district over here. I will give it the farmland specialization. Now, once I fill this in, any industry developed within it will become farmland. Of course, I will need to provide it water, because farms take a lot of water. Now, if you notice, we have a lot of demand for suburban areas. Let's give the people what they want. I've always been a man of the people, and when the people line your pockets, it pays to pay attention. Not enough money. This is a danger to those who expand too fast. Oftentimes you lose track of how much money you have left. If you're not making money currently, that's very dangerous. Let's get these out of the way. Yes, yes, I know. You're complaining about not having power. What, you're not going to go over here? Fine. In the meantime, we do need to add another one, but we don't have enough money for it. And now we do! We've now become a tiny town. We've reached a population of 1,300. We've unlocked decorations, level 2 unique buildings, and the new policies of pet ban, smoking ban, and increased park and recreation budget. We've also unlocked the ability to place a high school and a ham high school, which is something I downloaded, I think. Yes. Excuse me for 1 second. Now, because I don't know how to properly record this without this popping up, at this point I'm going to end the video here. If you've enjoyed this and wish for it to become a full series, please leave a like and a comment below, and I will continue, gladly. To all those watching, I appreciate you taking your time. This is Wunder Blunder, signing off.